Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a mindset, a shift in perspective that has the power to transform not just your financial situation, but your entire life. The topic is simple yet profound: make more money than excuses. Excuses, we've all made them. They're comfortable, aren't they? They protect us from accountability, give us reasons to stay in our comfort zones, and shield us from the fear of failure. But here's the hard truth: excuses don't pay the bills. Excuses don't build dreams. Excuses don't put food on the table or provide a better future for your family. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't isn't talent, luck, or resources, it's mindset. Successful people don't see obstacles as reasons to stop, they see them as challenges to overcome. They don't say, I can't do this, because instead they ask, how can I make this work? Imagine if every time you were about to make an excuse, you asked yourself, what can I do instead to move forward? That shift in perspective is the key to unlocking your potential. Start by taking ownership of your time. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. What separates the successful from the stagnant is how they use those hours. Are you spending time scrolling through social media, or are you learning a new skill? Are you binge watching TV, or are you networking, creating, and building? Next, embrace discomfort. Growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. If you want to make more money, you must do things you've never done before, whether that's starting a side hustle, asking for a raise, or investing in your personal development. Fear of failure, that's part of the process. Every failure is a lesson, and every lesson gets you closer to success. Finally, focus on solutions, not problems. If money is tight, ask yourself, how can I create value? How can I solve problems for others? Money flows to those who provide value. The more problems you solve, the more opportunities you create for yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, your excuses may comfort you today, but they will confine you tomorrow. Making more money isn't just about the numbers. It's about breaking free from the chains of I can't and stepping boldly into the world of I will. So stop making excuses and start making progress. Take control of your time, embrace the discomfort of growth, and focus on solutions. The life you want is waiting for you, but it won't wait forever. The choice is yours: excuses or success. Ladies and gentlemen, success begins in the mind. A mindset shift is the cornerstone of moving from scarcity to abundance and excuses to action. To achieve greatness, we must first understand the power our thoughts hold over our actions and ultimately our results. When you wake up each morning, your thoughts shape your day. If you believe in limitations, if you focus on what you lack or why something isn't possible, you program your brain to find excuses. But if you choose to believe in opportunities and solutions, you program your brain to find a way forward. This is the essence of a mindset shift. Consider this: excuses are nothing more than barriers we create to justify inaction. I don't have the resources, I'm not talented enough, or it's not the right time, or common refrains that anchor us in place. However, these excuses can be replaced with empowering beliefs like I can learn the skills, I will find the resources, or the best time to start is now. This transformation begins with intentional thought patterns and a commitment to self-awareness. A mindset shift also involves embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. People who succeed financially or otherwise don't shy away from obstacles. They face them head on with curiosity and determination. They see setbacks as lessons, not failures. They ask themselves, what can I learn, rather than lamenting, why me? Furthermore, shifting your mindset means surrounding yourself with people and environments that inspire progress. The company you keep and the content you consume have a profound effect on your perspective. Surround yourself with those who push you to think bigger, challenge your excuses, and celebrate your growth. Remember, making more money than excuses is not about magic formulas or luck. It's about shifting your internal dialogue from I can't to I will. When you change the way you think, you change the way you act. And when your actions align with a belief in your potential, the results will naturally follow. This is your call to action. Choose to believe in possibilities, act on them with intention, and let your mindset propel you toward the financial and personal success you deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, success begins with taking ownership of your life and choices. Accountability is the bridge between dreams and reality. It is the act of owning your actions, decisions, and outcomes, good or bad, and using them as stepping stones toward a better future. One of the greatest obstacles to achieving financial success, or any success, is the tendency to blame external factors. The economy is tough, I don't have the right connections, or I wasn't born into privilege, or common refrains that shift responsibility away from ourselves. While it's true that life presents challenges, the power to rise above them lies in your hands. Taking ownership means recognizing that while you may not control every circumstance, you do control your response to it. Ownership starts with acknowledging where you are today. Evaluate your financial situation, your habits, and your goals. Ask yourself tough questions. Are you spending wisely? Are you investing in your personal growth? Are you making excuses for inaction? This honest self-assessment is the first step toward meaningful change. Taking accountability also means letting go of excuses and embracing the truth that your efforts determine your results. Every time you face a setback, take a moment to reflect on what you could have done differently. Successful people view failures not as dead ends, but as opportunities to learn and improve. They understand that blaming external factors robs them of the chance to grow. Moreover, accountability involves setting clear goals and tracking your progress. Write down your financial objectives, create a plan, and hold yourself to it. Break down big goals into smaller, actionable steps and celebrate your progress along the way. Whether it's saving more, starting a side hustle, or investing in education, commit to measurable actions that move you closer to success. Finally, surround yourself with people who inspire accountability. A mentor, a supportive partner, or a community of like-minded individuals can challenge you to stay focused, overcome excuses, and push your limits. Remember, when you take ownership of your life, you take control of your future. Accountability transforms excuses into action, failures into lessons, and dreams into achievements. Success is not something that happens to you. It's something you create through commitment and responsibility. The choice is yours. Will you own your path to greatness? Consistent action turning dreams into reality. Ladies and gentlemen, the difference between wishing for success and achieving it lies in one word: action. More importantly, consistent action. Success doesn't come from a single grand gesture or an occasional burst of effort. It comes from the small, deliberate steps you take every day to move closer to your goals. The truth is, we all have dreams. Perhaps you want to start a business, pay off debt, or earn more money to create the life you've always imagined. But dreaming alone isn't enough. Many people get stuck in the cycle of planning, overthinking, or waiting for the perfect moment. That moment rarely comes. The real breakthrough happens when you take the first step, no matter how small. Consistent action requires discipline. It's easy to be motivated at the beginning, but the true test of your commitment comes on the days when you don't feel like working. It's about showing up every day, even when progress feels slow or obstacles seem overwhelming. This persistence builds momentum. Each small action compounds over time, leading to results that can surpass even your biggest expectations. Think about successful entrepreneurs, athletes, or investors. What sets them apart isn't just their talent or resources, it's their ability to stay consistent. They wake up early to work on their goals, stick to their routines, and refuse to let excuses derail them. This consistency creates habits, and habits shape outcomes. Additionally, consistent action builds confidence. Every step forward reinforces the belief that you are capable of achieving more. Even if you stumble along the way, the act of trying, failing, and trying again strengthens your resilience. Over time, what once seemed impossible becomes second nature. To stay consistent, focus on the process rather than just the outcome. Break down your big goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Celebrate the milestones no matter how minor they seem. Track your progress and adjust as needed. Consistency isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. Remember, success is rarely an overnight event. It's the result of steady, incremental effort over time. When you commit to taking consistent action, you stop making excuses and start building the life you want. Dreams are the inspiration, but action is the transformation. Make every day count and watch your hard work pay off. And ladies and gentlemen, if there's one thing standing between you and the life you desire, it's the excuses you tell yourself. Excuses are the subtle lies we use to justify inaction, procrastination, or fear. They feel comforting in the moment, but are the greatest roadblocks to progress. Overcoming excuses is the key to unlocking your true potential and achieving the success you deserve. Excuses often stem from fear of failure, fear of rejection, or fear of the unknown. They allow us to avoid risk and remain in our comfort zones. However, nothing great has ever been achieved without stepping outside that comfort zone. If you find yourself saying, I don't have enough time, I don't have the skills, or what if I fail, stop and recognize these thoughts for what they are: barriers your mind has constructed to protect you from discomfort. The truth is, time is a constant. Everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. What separates successful individuals from others is how they use those hours. Instead of focusing on what they lack, successful people focus on what they can control. If time is an issue, they wake up earlier or prioritize their tasks. If skills are a limitation, they learn, practice, and grow. If fear looms large, they act despite it, knowing that failure is often the greatest teacher. To overcome excuses, you must shift your mindset. Stop seeing obstacles as reasons to stop and start seeing them as challenges to conquer. For every excuse, ask yourself, how can I overcome this, and commit to finding a solution? This problem-solving approach turns excuses into opportunities for growth. Accountability is another powerful tool. Share your goals with someone you trust and ask them to hold you responsible for your progress. When someone else is aware of your intentions, it becomes harder to justify excuses. Ultimately, overcoming excuses requires action. Start small if you need to, but start. Action dispels doubt and builds confidence. The more you act, the more you realize that your excuses were unfounded.